Shalom, Israel. It's that time again. The I.S.U.P.K. under Commanding General YAHANNA presents the Lord's 57th Annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 57th Annual Passover, April 4th, 2026 in Houston, Texas. All Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans are commanded to observe the Lord's Passover. This will be the biggest Passover to date. You do not want to miss this. Fresh lamb, fresh wine, and bitter herbs as commanded by the Most High. Only $200 per person ages 17 and up. The biggest event of the year. There is only one Passover, and it's under Commanding General YAHANNA. See you there, Israel. Shalom.
Nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and war like apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us. Watch where you stepping.
Commanding General YAHANNA here, I.S.U.P.K, the original I.S.U.P.K, 1969, body of Christ. Here's what I want to tell you, man. Now, I want you to think about something for a minute. You've been studying the scriptures. You've been watching us on tape. You've been watching all kinds of camps on tape. And as you've been watching and studying, you realize that it's coming to the point where you got to put this into action, that you need to step out there on the street and handle that work. Now, here's what happens to a ton of brothers. A ton of brothers go out there without coming through the school and learning what they need to learn. And what happens is they run out there and then they run into problems that they don't know about. And they try to get them problems answered online and calling brothers and all that, and it creates a bunch of confusion. And in many cases, it eventually chokes the truth. It look like it ain't gonna choke it now because you feeling strong, your energy's up. Listen to me, man. Listen to me. You understand? I've been doing this 40 plus years. Okay? Ask anybody my name. It's going to all be bad, which it's supposed to be. All right? Christ said when they speak all manner of evil against you, that's when you know you're doing this work. Do yourself a favor. Come to the I.S.U.P.K first. Learn from the original school first. Even if you think it's too militant or too this, too that, don't let anything block you from getting the pure knowledge first, straight from I.S.U.P.K. I'm saying this out of love because I'm seeing too many brothers fall. They're getting up under cats, they're getting with their clique. Bring your clique here and let your clique handle I.S.U.P.K. Because here's the deal. If your clique ain't strong enough to handle I.S.U.P.K, why would you go out on the street and get swallowed up out there? And if you feel like I.S.U.P.K ain't got it all down, then you should be man enough, you and your crew, to come to us and lay down and break bread and talk about these scriptures. Ain't no harm gonna come to you. Ain't no harm come to a man that disagree with the truth. You ain't trying to harm us, we damn sure ain't trying to harm our own. So come to the I.S.U.P.K, sit down in our classes, learn from us, and then you can make your serious decision on what it is that you're supposed to be. And I guarantee you, you're going to realize that it was much more than what you saw on that video, man. Much love to all you warriors learning, growing, and getting ready to bust out into this work. I'll see you soon. Shalom, family.
All right. Hey, what's going on, y'all? Shalom, okay. I got the fro out today, y'all. Gotta get my hair done. So you got the charcoals. You can burn some coals. Yeah, the water. So y'all see the title of the class? Shameless times, man. It's a lot that's going on in the world right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like we got I'm gonna have to get back to the basics because a lot of us, man, we are shameless. And the leader of this country is shameless as well. He is a reflection of what America is turning into, man. I mean, you got the war going on overseas. You got Houston. You heard about Houston, Texas? You heard about what's going on in Houston, Texas? We're gonna get them records because it's insane, man. We have been teaching you since 1969 how to keep these commandments, and a lot of our people, we take it as a joke. We don't see it as something serious, but it is something to take serious and truly understand that we should adhere to these rules. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to do the announcement. We're going to get ready to start this class. All right. It's the Shalom, everybody. We are the I.S.U.P.K. Started out at 1 West on 25th Street, Harlem, New York. Been teaching the truth since 1969. All right. We're under Commander Jenny YAHANNA. We're here to teach the so-called Black, Hispanic, Native American, the truth of the Bible. My name is Nicar, Officer 1000, stationed here in Philadelphia. This is the biblical law class where we do break down the laws in the Bible. You understand? And these classes is important, especially in these days of time. I got my brother Kayashwan here with me. I mean, shout out to him. We're gonna be rocking it out. If you have any questions, make sure. So you want me to show you how to do it? Yeah. I seen that you was having a little issue. So my brother, if y'all don't know, it's Israelite tradition. Get the other one. Get the other burner. I'll show you something. Yeah, the one it should be down there. Oh, it's right over there. Yep. So I'm gonna show y'all something, right? So in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, if you can pass me that, I'm gonna show y'all something. So what we'll do in the temple, we'll have incense burners like this, right? And what we'll do is we'll have charcoal, something that can burn, and we'll have frankincense and myrrh. And it's resin that comes from trees. And it's the Lord's favorite scent. The Lord loves frankincense and myrrh. We keep that same tradition here. All right, and we get that smoke going. And the smoke get going, and we send that smoke up. You know what I mean? So the Lord, you know what I mean, know that we representing and we keeping it tradition, right? So speaking about the laws, and we being in this law class, our people have to learn how to conduct ourselves. When you read the Bible, it's teaching us how to be better. It's teaching us how to be a civilized people. It teaches us how to be leaders. When you go into these Christian churches and these Muslim mosques and any institution that you try to go into or organization that you try to go into, they're not going to teach you the truth about the Most High. They'll teach you a little something, but it ain't according to knowledge is nothing. The I.S.U.P.K. is giving you living waters. Give me Leviticus, the 20th chapter and 26th verse, Bubba Shaw. Show y'all something right now, man. Because what we teaching in here is life-saving. Them brothers and sisters that went down to Houston, Texas, should be ashamed of themselves. And in these days of time, it is high times to stop acting like a dumbass. Go ahead, if you got Leviticus, the 20th chapter and 26th verse, please.
Leviticus chapter 20 and verse 26. Second. And ye shall be holy unto me.
Be holy. The Most High wants you to be holy. He wants you to be something different, special. You know, he wants you to be perfect on his earth. You understand? And when Christians and Muslims hear that word perfect, it damn near makes them cringe up because it's like, oh my gosh, perfect. Like, so you telling me that you can't stop eating pork and crab and lobster? You can't stop molesting children. You can't stop sexually abusing women. You can't stop doing that. You can't stop selling drugs. You can't stop shooting your own brothers and shooting your own brothers. You can't stop doing that. You can't stop eating shrimp, crab, pork, and lobster. You look at that lobster and that crab boil, and you just look at it and you gotta eat it. You don't have enough self-control. Being perfect is not that deep. Now, I ain't gonna say it's the easiest thing in the world, but it's not that deep how you think. Being perfect means that you keep the commandments of God. And you'll hear most people say, well, you keep all 600 laws. I'm not a woman, so it's a lot of laws that pertain to women that I don't keep. I don't sell cattle at all, so those laws don't pertain to me. I don't have children, so I don't give birth to children. I plant seeds, but I don't, I'm clean after that baby is born. But that sister is not clean after she's born. That's a law. So to be holy means to be separate. Be separate from the activities that these other nations pursue. Right now, just yesterday, you had St. Patrick's Day. You are a nigga. What the hell is you doing celebrating St. Patty's Day? What is you doing? Huh? You ain't give a damn about the well, goddamn, you would think they'd take a little bit more pride in what's that? Black History Month. Your black ass didn't stand on any type of business on Black History Month, even though Black History Month was given to us by a white man, which we shouldn't even acknowledge. But damn, you ain't have all this blackness about yourself on St. Patty's. I mean, in February, but goddamn, March, St. Patty's Day, you was dressed in all green. You was at the bar with white people, with your white colleagues, all drunk and happy. And you are a nigga. Irish people don't like us. What the hell is you talking about? Irish people used to oppress us right along with the American European. You better wake the hell up. It is 2026. You gotta wake your ass up and stop sitting around thinking that we are just Black, Hispanic, Native American, and all we gotta do is just work that job, pay our bills, and everything is cool. That ain't it. That's not life. That is boring. The Most High wants you to have a life of fulfillment. A life of fulfillment is you battling Satan every day. You going against the grain of this world. This world wants you to be a slave. That's what the world wants you to be, a slave. You see how everybody get high? You seen that how Houston got filled up? I seen some sisters say, I don't know why the hell all of y'all came down here to Houston. We don't got no beaches. This ain't Miami. Like, what you gonna do? And when I heard that, I was crying. She was like, you coming down here? Y'all came down here in droves. Y'all was like, what is y'all gonna do? It was not for you. And they said, man, it was they said the HIV. You think you can look that up? You can find that for me? They said the HIV and the HTD, and HPV has increased in Houston, Texas during the spring break. Spring break, we all want to go down there and shake ass and blow every rod known to man. And you brothers out there, you are sick. You go down there to go meet up with hoes. Like, what type of integrity you have? Like, you don't have no standards about yourself. Like, a woman should not want to deal with you for real. You know what I mean? Like, you out there having sex with whores. What's up with you? Huh? You don't got enough class about yourself. Everybody done ran up in her. Listen, let me put y'all on game. And this is another thing too about dealing with another man's woman, right? That woman belonged to a bunch of other niggas. And you having sex with her is like putting on another man's condom. Think about it. How many niggas she just had sex with another man the other night. Now she having sex with you. You want to go have sex with that man's wife, right? Okay, that man does everything to that woman. Everything. Now you're going to go have sex with her. That's nigh into homosexuality. Just because you want to get your rocks off. Oh yeah, I got You know, you know, man, we men, man. Shit, man. Look, I don't love these hoes. This is why your daughters is whores now. Your daughters is gonna be whores because you love whores. Straight up like that. Why you think there's so many little whores running around here today? You think it's by mistake? No. It's because these niggas love hoes. They done got hoes knocked up. The hoes is teaching their daughters to be hoes. And the man, he trying to give her a little direction, but nigga, she see the woman that you go after, that you lust after. She's seeing you down in Houston, and she's seeing you chasing after hoes. You got the records? Let's get it.
This is a basic Google search. Houston
Damn.
HIV rate 2026. HIV cases rose 17%.
17%. You dirty mother effers. 17%. They said women was sucking rod at the pool in the pool parties. The sun is out. They said somebody was having sex outside of the club. Disgusting. Disgusting. See, when the I.S.U.P.K, we're going to show all y'all, when the I.S.U.P.K come in town, guess what? You don't see us acting like fools. Our women, because we don't love whores, we really don't love whores. We don't love whores so much, we wouldn't touch them with a 10-foot pole. We wouldn't, listen, we'd find out that woman's a whore, and we'd be like, it's all good, sis, come on. And we are gone. You know how many times I hit the Houdini on women? And I don't know what's wrong with y'all niggas out there thinking that brothers in the I.S.U.P.K, us Israelites, don't get women. Some of the women that you lust after wanted us, and we denied them. they be cooking me. They be talking about, oh, y'all get women. Says who? See, y'all niggas got a lie, and y'all call it cheating in the world. See, us, we call it marrying multiple women and taking care of our responsibility. See, we have class. Our women know that we're not going to lay down with whores. So they feel very comfortable knowing that we outside and we might go out and we might meet a nice, fine sister. And they know that we're going to vet them and we're going to court them the correct way. And if it finds out that we married another woman, guess what? She's going to know that that man's judgment is sound because we follow the commandments of God. We don't love whores. I'm going to show y'all that in the Bible. You understand? I'll show y'all that in the Bible. All right. Read it again from the top. I'm going to show y'all. All y'all out there that want to be popping your vagina, you want to be popping the vagina for everybody. You want to stick your rod and everything. You're going to get HIV and herpes. You heard it here first. You're going to get it. You're going to get it because you're stupid. You're stupid. You lead with your rod. You lead with your vagina. You don't think about the consequences. You know what I mean? Cats, I remember I was doing Uber or Lyft one of these nights not so long ago. I remember I picked this young brother from the clinic, right? I picked him up from the hospital, and I guess they set up the ride and all that. So the young brother came out. I said, "What's up, man?" I said, "You good, man? Coming from the hospital?" He's like, "Yeah, man. I had to go get checked out." Checked out. Oh man, what you got? What you done? Court son? I'm bad with him, right? And I had to be that brother's older brother. I had to be that young brother's father, that young brother's OG at that very moment, because what he said was scary. He said, "Man, I ain't wearing no condom, man. That take away the feeling." I said, "Yeah, nigga, and you would for sure get bumps on yourself, and you'll catch something that would be with you for the rest of your life over some dirty behind vagina." I said, "Brother, whatever you do out here, you better always protect yourself at all times. At all times. Don't be a fool." I said, "Man, get you a good quality woman and fall back. Get you a good quality woman. She look good. She look nice. Yeah, I mean, she got a good head on her shoulder. I said, young brother, do that. Trying to play, you jeopardizing your life. One vagina, one rod would take you off the market. One, just one individual can take you off the market. You think listen, you think it's hard in the dating world now? Just imagine when you gotta tell somebody your burden. Yeah, you know, I got HIV, I got AIDS, I got chlamydia, I got gonorrhea. You know, they said gonorrhea. They it's hard for them. They say, look, man, we got the last antidote for y'all nasty mother effers. If y'all catch gonorrhea, if this damn STD continue to multiply, eventually it's going to turn into a virus because we ain't going to be able to get rid of it for you. You understand? You want to go live by what's in your pants? Okay. I seen one video. The chick had herpes all on her face. You can see where the sin was at. You better wake your ass up and stop thinking that you can just do whatever the hell you want to do in this world. Straight up like that. Straight up like that, man. Love yourself. Love the Lord. You get what I'm saying? They said in Houston, the HPV rate went up 17% in 1 week. You had people out there. My brother, man, he said, shout out to obviously died. He said, yeah, why the hell is niggas in their 30s going to spring break with a bunch of college students? And it dawned on me, I said, damn, because see, I haven't been in the world for so long, I forgot how spring break, I be forgetting that spring break even exists. I gotta go on social media and find out, oh shit, it's spring break. I haven't celebrated spring break, I don't think ever. I don't think I ever celebrated spring break. Maybe in high school, we had spring break, and I was like, all right, we're going to do a party, whatever. But I never celebrated spring break. I didn't give a damn about it. You know what I'm saying? It was not important. You get what I mean? And as a man you're an aged man, you're 30. Why the hell is you whoring? Why are you lusting over 19, 20-year-old girls, man? Like, what the hell is wrong with you? Nigga, you was old enough to you, like, nigga, you at the age where your back start hurting sometimes. Like, there's no way you around all them young boys and you feel like you fit in. You know what I mean? And I'm talking to you sisters too. Why the hell is your old ass down there twerking with some damn 19-year-old right by you? That 19-year-old girl should be learning how to be a dignified young lady. Right. A dignified young lady. Not learning how to be a whore. Not shaking ass and companionship with you. You said, read it one more time again.
This is again a simple Google search of Houston.
He said
HIV
a simple
rate.
bro. He said a simple Google search. This is how you know it's insane. He said it's a simple Google search. You can find it right here, where it says, like, yo, what? A simple Google search. A simple Google search to show how stupid you are, man. Let's get back to the scriptures. Let's get Leviticus 20:26, man. Let's get back to it. This is crazy. It's a 17% rise. Black. It is black people. I don't listen. Black and Hispanic people. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. You embarrass the Black, Hispanic, Native American community. Kudos to you. If you watching this and you went down there, thank you for making us look like some jackasses. We up here, the I.S.U.P.K up here. Do you understand? I battle the I.S.U.P.K. We battle white people and every other race all the time, right? And the sad part is when you got to say, yes, I do know that we act dumb as hell, right? And it kills me because it make the scriptures come alive even more. And we're gonna read it after this. Keep reading.
Leviticus chapter 20 and verse 26. And ye shall be holy unto me, for I, the Lord, am holy, and have severed you from other people, that ye should be mine.
That we should be what?
That ye should be mine.
That we should be his. So it's like, so peep game. The Most High want us to separate from other people so that we can be his. Now give me Deuteronomy chapter 4, and let's start at verse 4. Let's start at verse 4. I'm gonna get there with you. You can read it when you get it.
Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 4. But ye that did cleave unto the Lord your God are alive, every one of you this day.
So it said, but ye that did cleave unto the Lord your God are alive. Meaning what, man? We have life if we cleave unto the Lord. If we keep God's commandments, we cleave. That's cleaving unto the Lord, listening to his orders. That's us cleaving unto the Lord, and it would bring us to life. All right, where is that in the scripture where it says if you keep the law? Give me hold where you at. Give me Baruch 4 and 1. Hold where you at. Don't drop where you at. Give me Baruch 4 and 1. Because when you read these scriptures, it's all about giving you the structure that you need to proceed in life. Right? Like if you want to open up a business, you're going to have to read books, watch videos, talk with professionals, right? And so that you can learn how to successfully open this business, how to invest in this business, how to operate within this business. Because if you don't take the proper precautions and follow the protocols of opening a business, well, what happened is, let's say you open up a business, but you don't got business insurance. So you go do some work for somebody, and let's say you destroy, let's say you broke a glass window, right? But this window ain't no regular glass window. Like this glass window means if this ain't there, it's a liability, a big liability for a commercial space, right? So guess what? You're gonna have to have business insurance, meaning if something happened, it don't have to come out your pocket. It comes from your insurance company, right? And that's because if you able to have the insurance, like this week, right? I had a situation with my car got hit, and I was thinking that I was about to come out of pocket, but because I have car insurance, I'm like, man, I might just go through my car insurance and get it fixed. And they fixing it as we speak, right? And that's because I follow the orders of having a car and what you're paying insurance for, right? It's the same thing with the Lord. The Lord give you laws, statutes, and commands to follow. You do what he tell you to do, and you can succeed in life. You can prosper in life. You won't have to worry about going through the hell that we go through here in America, right? And what I mean by that is being stupid enough to go down to Houston, think it's the turn-up time, and go destroy your life. Them people is coming back on a plane right now with HIV, with chlamydia, with gonorrhea, herpes, AIDS. And I don't think monkeypox is not. I think monkeypox is still out there. They coming back with that ooh-wee. You know what I mean? pH balances. They got BV, all of that. You know what I mean? Brothers coming back with bumps all on their mouth. You know what I mean? Want to be nasty. Niggas is nasty, man. What the hell is wrong with you, brother? Have some class. Have some dignity. Like, nigga, we are Scotch sippers in here. I don't think you understand that. We like good drink. You know what I mean? We don't... They ain't picking up what I'm putting down. You know what I mean? We sip the finest. Our liquor got to be good. I mean, look, hold on 1 second. 1 second, yo. Hey, you meant to call me? Oh yeah, no. It's all good. I'm teaching the class. All right, no sweat. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, they ain't picking up when we putting down. We sip good liquor, right? When you sip good liquor, what happens? Your taste buds acquires fine taste, right? We are, listen, man. The men in the ISUPK, man, we some straight up righteous players, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't about to go to no damn Houston, Texas to go meet up with the hoes. We listen. We give the that is a evil portion. You don't want that evil portion. You want the good portion, right? Like I remember, like I always knew like the boring girls was the ones that you gotta go get.
Right.
You know what I mean? Y'all niggas be lusting after the chicks that's outside. They outside more than you. Like I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? Listen, that chick got a little bit too much going on social media. I see, you know what I mean? I peep how I read abroad better than she think. I damn near know her better than she know her. Y'all brothers got to develop that. Y'all don't develop your senses correctly because you're getting so damn high. You leading by lust. The best way of getting abroad is not having sex with her. Sex is marriage according to God. Sex is marriage according to God. You going down Houston, losing your damn sex, your sex life is ruined for the rest of your life. You about to be a monk somewhere. You know what I mean? You about to be a nun, a Buddhist monk. You know what I mean? Practicing abstinence because you're not going to be able to have sex with anybody. You know what I mean? You're not going to have like, think about it. How you going to you're going to have to tell somebody that you courted from being disgusting. You're going to have to tell them your burden. And they not going to want to deal with it. They ain't going to want to deal with it. Somebody said, chill. I'm being honest. I'm trying to give y'all some game. Listen, y'all sisters, y'all need to stop messing. I'm coming at you brothers too. Y'all need to stop leaving these low, I don't want to say low down. Stop leave these hoes alone. Niggas is hoes too. There's some hoe ass niggas out here. So like for my language. I know I'm about to get a phone call. They went in the car. Tone it down just a little bit, bro. So lock it. There's some whole niggas out here. And there's some whole females out here. You want to have some dignity and some class about yourself. Like I said, the men in the ISUPK, our liquor is exquisite. You won't see us drinking E&J up in here. You won't see us drinking. We might mess with the Crown Royal. We ain't drinking that though. You know what I mean? We drinking something that you ain't never heard of because we wanted to be that exquisite, brother. And sisters, I'm just being honest. Brother pull out some scotch. Like I remember people who came to a UPK event and they was like, yo, what's this? I never had this before. They drinking. They was like, yo, I had homies in the world. They wanted to drink with me. All right. Dang, I ain't never had this before, dog. This joint smooth. Woo. You know, let me get some more. Hey, man, you about to kill my bottle, but all right, come on. You know what I'm saying? They ain't never had that before. They ain't never experienced that. That's a different type of level. That's how you got to be when it comes to your men and your women. You brothers, you want to make sure your woman is on a whole nother level. You sisters, your brother got that man that you deal with, you want to make sure he on a whole nother level. Because y'all be dealing with regular. You can find that nigga at the corner store. He's recyclable. But you get a brother that serves the Lord. A brother up in here in the ISUPK. I can only speak for the brothers in here in the ISUPK. You get a brother up in here. You get a sister that's up in here in the ISUPK. That is fine quality right there. You understand? Because we take these scriptures and we take it and we put it in our inward parts, meaning our minds, man. We keep it here And I'm gonna show you something right here. To all you people that was thinking that shit down in Houston was fine, and you took your behind down there in Houston. Read verse 5, Baba Shaw. Baruch, yeah, read that. Read that. 4 and what? Yeah, 4 and 1.
Baruch chapter 4 and verse 1.
Uh-huh.
This is the book of the commandments of God.
This is the book of the commandments of God. The Bible is the books of the commandments of God. Go ahead.
In the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life.
All that keep it shall come to life. You're gonna come if you keep the commandments, man. You're gonna come to life. You're gonna come to life. Meaning what? You're gonna understand how to move and operate in this world. You're gonna have the Lord on your side. Like when you come into the truth, you ain't getting high, you ain't abusing anything. You're literally starting over and you're being a new individual. And it is the best thing that you can do for yourself, right? Because the Lord wants you to do that. See, we go strictly by what the Most High say. That's what we're doing. This is the book of the commandments of God. Read it from the top again.
Baruch chapter 4 and verse 1.
Uh-huh.
This is the book of the commandments of God.
Uh-huh.
And the law that endureth forever.
The law that endures forever. This law, the laws of God endures forever. See, your pastor, your imam, all of them, they told you that the law is done away with, that only one that can be good is Allah or God or Jesus, and what leaves room for you to error. Like that's like telling your kid, all right, man, play basketball, but just know your black ass ain't gonna be able to be the best. How you expect your kid to be good if you're telling your kid that they can't be perfect at basketball, that they can't be the best? See, when you read the Bible, Christ teaches you, he said, be ye therefore perfect like your Father is in heaven. He's giving you the tools to be better than him. That's what he's trying to tell you. Be better than me. Because who's better than Christ? The Most High. And we all look at Christ as a perfect man, right? Well, strive to be better than Christ. Because that's what a leader wants you to do. You understand what I'm saying? A leader would want you to, like, I want Kayashwan. I would want Kayashwan to one day outrank me. I would want him to outdo me in everything. You want to know why? Because I know that he's doing what the Most High told him to do. He has the zeal to make things happen. So he's just doing his job. He's taking everything that's being given to him from the men above him, and he's using it to push this truth. You get what I'm saying? That's real brotherhood. That's real leadership. When a brother take up that mantle and don't drop it, and he continues the march through the storm, it gets hard sometimes in the truth. It is. It does. It gets hard. You're faced with obstacles where you might have never dealt with it before, or it's something that is tough for you. You're going to have to do it. And when you do it, you know what the Most High is going to do? He's going to reward you. He's going to let you know. You see how you just defeated that demon? You see how you just defeated Satan? And the Lord is going to reward you with life. He's going to give you that wisdom. He's going to give you that nourishment that you need. This world ain't going to give you shit. This world is going to give you hell, because that's what we living in. Our hell is the white man's heaven. Donald Trump is in his heaven right now. Donald Trump is so much in his heaven. Let me tell you what just dropped. It says NATO allies have rejected Trump's request to help reopen the Strait of Hormuz. It says, let me see. It says that Iran is only allowing friendly countries to cross. Do you understand that the white man has been in heaven so much that he can jeopardize a whole nation of people, because he and his ego needs to be fulfilled? We can't follow at the people that's like that. When you go to Houston, Texas, and shake your ass and go have sex with whores all throughout the damn city, you're behaving just like Donald Trump and all the other white people, because that's not real black culture. Black culture is not twerking. Black culture and Hispanic and Native American culture is not gun violence, not baby mama and baby daddy issues, and being major food stamp recipients. Black culture is love, compassion, wisdom, knowledge, education. You know what I'm saying? Being creative, innovators. Without blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, this world don't exist. This world don't exist. Who would the Lord deal with on this earth if we wasn't here? If we would all go, who would he deal with? Nobody. Because he chose us to be a special people. Let's go back to Deuteronomy 4 and verse 5. Whenever you got it, you can read it.
Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments.
Taught you what?
I have taught you statutes and judgments.
Statutes and judgments. The Most High taught us statutes and judgments so that we can be able to navigate in this world and be able to teach and educate and install order within our lands. This ain't about whatever the hell you think it is. Oh yeah, you know, everybody got to do for themselves. No, nigga, we got to do for each other. The hell is you talking about? I had a conversation with my little brother earlier today, and I was like, bro, I know you believe in what you believe in, because he believes in Santeria, right? I said, well, let me tell you something. The God that you serving does not give us the solution. You talking, y'all supposed to connect with ancestors, right? Yeah. You know what the ancestors will tell you? That we are failing, that we're effing up, and we need to do more. We need to be on those street corners teaching our people how to stop being sinners. That's what we should know what is going to happen, because in these times we can go in the Bible and see how this war is going to come about. Santeria is not going to teach you that. The Yoruba religion ain't going to teach you that. No witchcraft, no religion is going to teach you what the I.S.U.P.K is teaching you. I can guarantee it. You want to know why? Because the government been talking. We know that this is a prophecy that's going to come to pass, and we don't want it to really happen. They know this is a prophecy was happening. They see it. They see it. And many countries don't want it to happen. Not just because it's messing with their money, but they know what happens after all of this is said and done. Christ is going to return and destroy every last one of them. They have the records of Christ, not just the Bible. They keep all the records. You think that they going to destroy all them records? What do you think these records? Nigga, we're black. We don't got nothing. You know what we get passed down? Debt. We get passed down debt. God damn it. I had to bury my grandma. We had to come together to help put the rest of the money up for the damn funeral. You know what I mean? Like, that's black culture. Now, shout out my grandma. She did leave a lot behind, a lot of good memories. She left a house behind. So the money didn't mean nothing, but you get my point. Like, us black people, we have been struggling here for so long. We've been trying to fight to find peace for so long. You think that our people is going to Houston, and behaving the way they are for no reason? They're behaving like that because what the white man been doing to us for so long. They conditioned our people to pass down bad qualities into the children. So now our children is going down to Texas for spring break and hoeing it out, raising up the HPV rate to 17%, which is nasty. You know what I mean? They said niggas' wives was down there getting cracked like an egg. Getting cracked like an egg, ankles till her head. If your girl went to Houston, just know your girl got cracked. And I think you should just get ready to leave her. If your man went down there, just know your man might got caught something. You better make sure he go get tested. Because he might be got that ooh-wee. I will refrain from sex until he gets fully cleared from the clinic. And you might want to go with him. He might lie. He might know he got it. He went down to Houston. You can't trust a nigga like that. You went down to Houston, you a nasty nigga. Go get tested, nigga. If you're homie or you went, you better go get tested. All of you hoes. I don't care if you ain't had sex with nobody. I don't care. Still go get tested. Nasty. Say no. But but the Lord, man, he want us to do better. Let's finish reading verse 5. Wherever you left off at, we can go from there.
Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it.
So keep going. The Lord wants us to keep them laws. He's making it clear as day. Keep the commandments of God. Do what he told you to do. That's why Christ was like, man, that's our Father, man, which art in heaven. What happens, like I was just talking to my son today, right? My son is at the phase where he want to be sneaky. And it's starting to roll over into school. And I'm tired of seeing him on punishment. I'm making him do workouts and all that. And I'm just like, I'm tired of punishing you. I hate it. And I always talk to him. But like today, to really take some time to really talk to him, I'm like, listen, if you don't change the way how you acting right now, this can boil over to something else that can be a lot more darker. And he's starting to realize, like, okay, they keep catching me doing things. You know what I mean? Because I used to, when I was a kid in the world, I was sneaky as ever. I thought I was the sneakiest. So you ain't gonna out sneak me, man. You know what I mean? And every time he just be looking at me like, how is you catching me every time? He'd be asleep. Lift your pillow up. Why you got your tablet under your damn pillow? Give me the damn tablet. Now you ain't getting the tablet for the rest of the day. I told you we ain't doing this. Then you know what I'm saying? Like when it comes down to keeping the commandments, always refer to it as your children, dealing with your children, right? When you have kids, you're going to teach your kids right from wrong. That is your job. That is your duty. You also want to lead by example, right? So your kids, if you get high, stop getting high. Because your kids that eventually is going to get high. You don't want your kids to get high, especially in these days of time. I would be afraid of getting high nowadays because you could smoke fentanyl. You could be smoking some fentanyl. You know, niggas be selling dope and selling weed. They sell both of it. They bagging up on the same table that they bag up dope on. They ain't washed their hands. They was cutting the dope up, bagging up the dope. Now they bagging up the weed. That shit got fentanyl on it. You smoke it, you dead. They said a little speck of fentanyl can take you out. I seen a cop damn near die. They had to like bring him back to life. because he was examining some drugs, and because the drug particles got in the system, because they said the fentanyl is so potent it can go through your pores. So if you touch it with your raw finger, you can get high off of that. And that don't go in your, like, if it go in your pores, man, you cook, you can die. And people, they sell fentanyl for cheap because it don't cost that much. You get a little bit of fentanyl, that's like nicks now. Let me get a nigga fentanyl. Let me get a nigga fetty. And you out here trying to get high, nigga. You tripping. I'm glad I don't smoke weed no more. I'm cool. You can't even pop a pill and just fall back and relax. You pop a pill, that might be your last one. I seen people die off of fake pills. And I was telling people a long time ago, because I was always around white people when it came to drugs. White people love drugs, and I was around them, supplying white people with drugs. And I'd be around them. We had conversations, and a lot of ecstasy talk was speaking, and they was talking about how, man, you gotta watch this video, and they were showing me videos of people pressing up like ecstasy. I'm sitting there, I'm watching this, John. I said, damn, if somebody can get the press for, for Percocets or Xanax, they can make fake pills. And I said this years before it started happening. I was like, shit, I can do it. I'm like, shit, I can do it. I'll make some fake pills in a minute. It'd be all Tylenol, all that. I'll make some fake pills and make it come up. But I say all that to say this. You don't want your kids, you want to lead by example. So it's like you want to make yourself blameless. Like, nah, I did my job. I did everything I was supposed to do for your little black ass. Nigga, you want to go and smoke weed because that's what you want to do. I did everything I was supposed to do as your father. Everything that I was supposed to do as your mother. I did my job. You at the age where you want to make your own decisions, just know when you make decisions, the Lord is going to really hold you accountable for what you're doing. And that's the reason why you don't want to get high, especially around your kids. I know people that like to smoke weed and the kids is in the house and they might be in the room. You are a bad parent. You are a bad parent. That's bad parenting. Why does your kid got to smell the weed? You know what I mean? Kid got to smell that weed. They got to see you being high. Now, when they get older and they get high, they going to OD on something. They going to smoke a bad batch. And you're going to be wondering why they tripping out in the room. What the hell is wrong with my kid? You got to rush them to the hospital. You know what I mean? Kids then you know what I mean? Let me tell you something. There's so many cases of children having to go get rushed to the hospital because they ate an edible, not knowing the severity of it, where they're hallucinating because they don't know the THC levels of that edible. You ever heard about that? People like literally freaking out. I remember people was telling me like, yo, man, like when I was in the world, he was like, yo, man, that joint had me bugging. And I was like, well, where the hell can I find this stuff at? Because every time I'm trying to eat this stuff, it don't get me high. I wanted to get high like that. You get what I'm saying? Because I was smoking for so long. I'm like, man, THC ain't gonna kill me. I'm chasing after a higher high. You know what I mean? Like that's how I'm being honest with you. I'll be transparent as hell. I want it. I never ate an edible and was like, oh man, I'm so gone. Because I was smoking weed since I was a teenager. It was like, what's new? Like, I got a high tolerance for this. What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Now, think about how many people they take that tolerance and they go higher and go higher. So if you got a kid and you go and you teaching your child, hey, you see mommy, you see daddy, right? You know, I get high, but don't be like me. Ain't that what they say? Don't be like me. No, nigga, lead by example. The Lord gave us law, statutes, commands. He told us don't get high. Don't be drug dealers. Don't lead your kids down the wrong path because that's going to be on you, and the Lord going to punish you for that. That's why you always want to make sure you dot your T's and you want to cross your T's and dot your I's. Be a good parent. You get what I'm saying? And all of you brothers that's going down to Houston, Texas, all of you sisters that went down to Houston, Texas and act the ass, you're showing exactly what these children, what they're going to follow after you. Just know that. Especially you old niggas, you 30 something, you going down to goddamn Houston, Texas to go chase after some damn college girls. Yeah, women is in the pool giving blowjobs to men in front of everybody. The sun is out. Good night. The sun wasn't even down, brother. It looked like it was like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the damn afternoon. Chicks is blowing a dude ride in the pool. What is we talking about? World War III is about to happen, and we about to sit up here and act like this is the time to just relax and everything cool. Yeah, you know, who can't tell me, don't judge me. Nigga, I gotta judge you. I got to. Because if I don't, who the hell else gonna do it? You a man. You are a black, Hispanic, Native American man. You're God-chosen people. Your ass ain't supposed to be chasing ass in no damn tail. You know what you should be doing? Putting on your boots, fighting for your people, man. That's what you should be doing. Not chasing after no damn tail. Nigga, you don't even know how to find a good woman. You're not even qualified to have a good woman. Half of y'all niggas don't. Y'all want to talk about high value, man? What you got in your pocket don't mean nothing, nigga. I know cats that work a regular job, but his children is straight A students. He don't make that money that you make, but guess what? His wife is A1. His house is ran correctly because he keeps God's commandments. When it's time to go do the work of the Lord, he puts on his boots, he put on his garment, and he go out and teach the masses. He makes sure the men that's under him is ready and prepared to go out and fight the powers that be. My niggas is up here chasing at the hoes, getting high, worrying about your drip. Nigga, I don't even care about. Listen, I'm so 10 toes down in this school. I don't give a damn about being that pretty boy like I used to be back in the day. I was a light-skinned nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was a light-skinned nigga. I was one of them niggas that I'm taking pictures. I'm all photogenic. I got the new lay. I got flex. Yeah, you know what I mean? Got the wheel. I ain't doing none of that. You wanna know why? Because I want Christ to come back. You know what I mean? I done moved up into corporate America, and I'm sitting here like, now I did all this work. I did all that studying to go get some more, go further in my career. It would be crazy if Christ just come back tomorrow. Come tomorrow. You know what I mean? And I did all that studying for nothing. Christ was like, whoop. I'm like, well, I'll be there. You get what I'm saying? Like, this world don't mean nothing. You see what happening over there in the Middle East? You got an idiot that's running this country named Donald Trump. Donald Trump is running this country right now. And Donald Trump is making sure that this country falls. And for the love of me, I think Donald Trump really is on a FU campaign to America. I think that's what he's doing. I think that he's still mad that he lost that election. I think he's embarrassed. And I think that what he's doing right now is like, all right, America, y'all did me dirty. I'm going to destroy your country. I'm going to make sure my family is good. I'm going to destroy your country. I think that's what's going on. I could be wrong. This is my conspiracy. This is not truth. This is not sound knowledge. But goddamn, what the heck? Like Donald Trump, do you understand and this is where people focus should be at. This war and what's happening. And also make sure y'all watch Black Watch, Commander Jenny YAHANNA radio show every Monday. He been going live every other day, because I don't even want to just say Monday. Just look out for the live. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to his channel, and just keep your notification bell on, because it might be 3 o'clock in the morning. Commander Jenny YAHANNA is live. Commander Jenny YAHANNA is live. Going live, breaking down what just happened, and he has to break down this truth to us, and that's what a man of God is supposed to do. And I believe that every Black, Hispanic, Native American man need to be up in this war, need to be active. You know what I mean? I'm seeing brothers hitting that social media. Shout out to all you brothers out there that's hitting that social media hard with that information. You know, because this information is needed. Don't just use the social media to look at females and watch funny stuff. No, use social media to push this truth. Now, I ain't saying every brother is going to have that zeal to Kayashma looking at me like, damn, sir, what you talking to me right now? But every brother don't got the zeal. Every brother don't got to be on social media. It might not be your strong suit. I ain't telling you to do something that you ain't that. But listen to the brothers that got that spirit that the Lord put on them. Some brothers got the spirit of certain things. Keep pushing that. Shout out to y'all, because we need this truth out there, man. Shaving down, we doing at least like 30 million quarterly, probably like half of the year. Kayashwan, we probably doing close to 30 probably quarterly from all platforms. So that's a school combined. I think this year we probably gonna hit that 100 million. That's what I'm hoping we do. Our goal is hit that 100 million view mark. You know what I mean? When it comes down to the school algorithm, you know what I mean? Shout out to all the brothers that's pushing the truth, and shout out to all the sisters that are supporting this truth. I mean, shout out to anybody that's out there that's watching. Shout out to you. You know, because listen, man, this truth is for you. This is for us. This ain't just for, it ain't just for us here in the school. You know what I mean? Because at one point in time, we were just watching. We were just spectators. You know, we were just asking questions. I was one of them niggas that I'd be like, these niggas is out their damn mind. But keep going. Break that down. Hold on. Jesus is black? And they say it in the Bible? Show me that. And they started, listen, I.S.U.P.K, they knew what they was doing. They was like, yeah, this little nigga, he high. But he trying to combat it. See it in his eyes. And I'm gonna just keep cutting the hell out of him. They was cutting me to piss. They was cutting me to piss. I was sitting there, man. I was like, God damn, these niggas just keep answering all these damn questions. Like I kept like trying to, it was only one brother that I was able to, tangle him up. But he wound up leaving the school. And I forgot what I asked him, but he ain't know how to answer it. And I had that aha moment. And I think a brother that was on guard cut the hell out of me. I was like, shit. The brother on guard came out here like, yeah, no, Salak, yeah. You know, when you look at the boom, boom, I was like, all right. Got to a point. One day I just came to class. I was high as hell. I was just sitting in there. I used to smell like a pound of weed. So it was knowing that I was getting high out of my damn mind. And I was trying to get this demon off my back. I'm being honest. I wanted to stop smoking weed. I wanted to change my life. I wanted to be a better person. And I was searching for it. I tried to search for it in all different type of walks of life, spirituality, You know what I mean? And none of it fulfilled me. And I was like, yo, this ain't working. Like, I'm reading it. I'm putting it, I'm taking parts of it. I was one of them cats that I would put different beliefs and stuff like that, and I try to bring it into one. I was one of those type of niggas. And the mind, I was getting high. So this made sense. It made sense for me to smoke weed, meditate, learn about all type of conspiracies. It was like the perfect blend of getting high. You know what I'm saying? Like, get high. Yeah, man, God is really the universe, and the universe is it's like it's a vessel, and the earth is an electron, and the sun is the nucleus. I think that's what you call it. Yeah, I was one of those type niggas. And I swore, around regular niggas, I sounded like the smartest nigga in the world. Until I came around the men of the Lord and I realized how stupid I was. Just imagine you a young guy coming out of the world, you in the world, and you come across a gentleman Hyman. And this is before, let me tell you something. This is before social media really had community guidelines. Let me just tell you something like that. I met Commander YAHANNA. I was introduced to Commander YAHANNA when he was doing the Skype videos. And let me tell you, Commander YAHANNA is he's more how can I say it? I had one of his classes on, and my sister was like, "Turn it on. Why is he talking like that?" Commander YAHANNA was like raw. Like he didn't care. He didn't care about how you felt about it. He told you what it was, and it was all real. But boy, he was straightforward, man. And I remember like just being around that time, learning under Commander YAHANNA, learning under Gentleman Hyman, learning from everybody that was teachers in the school, and realizing that, man, I really gotta stop getting high. Because I thought I knew something. Like, these brothers was breaking it down to me so good that I realized I was stupid. I realized I was dumb. I'll go home and I'll just be looking in the mirror like, yo, you a dummy. You threw and I started laughing to myself like, damn, like I really thought all that was real. Because they cut my whole existence. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how bad it was. But see, that's the good part about someone teaching you. And that's the other good part about being someone that's teachable. Someone that is not stiff-necked and understanding. Like, I didn't come into the school thinking like, nah, can't nobody teach me anything. No, that's stupid. Why would you do that? You get what I'm saying? Like, why would you do that? That's stupid. You don't know. I ain't know nothing about the Bible. I didn't go. We wasn't like, we went to church sometimes, but we wasn't Christian folks. Like, oh yeah, I go every. I didn't even know how to read a Bible. And when I was in church, I used to wonder how people turned their pages. Turn your pages to John 3:16. I'm like, I'm trying to find John. I'm trying to find the page 316. I didn't know where the hell I was trying to find. I didn't know. Kayashwan. Nobody wasn't trying to help me, brother. And I was pretty effing pissed. And I said, you know what? I'm not reading this Bible. And I didn't learn how to read the Bible until I came into the school. And they taught me. They said, hey, brother, you know where we at? No. Yeah, let me show you how to do it. See, you see how they say that? When they say 3, yeah, you go to the chapter 3, then you go to verse 16. And I remember sitting out like, oh. When I first came to the school, you see how I'm talking right now? At one point in time, I didn't really talk a lot. I ain't talk. I was real quiet. I would talk around people that I was more comfortable with. I'll be quiet. I wasn't really talking like that. I was a straight up observer. And I had a mumbling problem. I mumble, right? And coming to the school, and they were like, all right, young brother, you read. And I try to like, they were like, speak up, brother. I was like, oh shit. All right. And me being in the school taught me how to project my voice and speak out loud. I wasn't that type of person. I was quiet. Like, yeah, I was energetic, but I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't a person that like really speak out loud and be loud. That wasn't me. You get what I mean? It was just a thing that wasn't me, but the school built up my confidence. Now, you know, people gotta tell me, hey man, you a little bit too loud. And I always think back. Damn. Damn. Where you at? Let's talk. Can I pull up? Mr. Caprice? What city you want, Mr. Caprice? You gotta scroll down. How do you read it? You never had a father? No, I actually did have a father. My father, you know, he's still in my life to this day. I had a father. Thing is, some of the things I was talking about was because, you know, of course, our parents do the best that they can. I mean, my parents wasn't straight up like neglecting me and things like that. Like my parents was, you know, you got to charge it to the game, right? Like a lot of us in this generation today is what we learn from generation to generation. What happened during that crack epidemic, you know what I mean? The welfare, the abortion, the feminist movement, right? All the epidemics that we've been through. Now you get your parents, right? Your parents that went through hell, all types of nonsense and all types of drama. They're gonna try to do their best to raise you. I ain't gonna act like my parents was the worst. My parents was good parents. But should my parents had not showed me that they smoked weed or smoked or did anything that was evil? No. But what truth did they know? They ain't know the truth. They don't know the truth. That's why we in here right now teaching the truth. Y'all at the library? I lost mine at 10. Dang, sorry to hear that. No, we ain't at the library. What city you in? Yeah, what city you in? Trenton, New Jersey. Yeah. So if you're in Trenton, New Jersey, we do have classes at the Ewing Library on every Tuesday, starting at 5 p.m. But what you could do is do this. If you're in if you can get to the Philadelphia school, type up I.S.U.P.K. Philadelphia, or you can write us. Where you at? You on? All right, you say, you know, yeah, man, come down to the Philly school, 41 Garrett Road, Upper Darby, PA. Only thing you got to do is type up I.S.U.P.K. Philadelphia on Google, and all our information will pop right on up, and you just pull up to the school. Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Our classes are, you know, going on and on. If you want to come to the Sabbath service, that started at 10 a.m., not 10 p.m., but 10 a.m., and ends at 12 p.m. All right. If you want to check out the classes. All right. But yeah, sorry to hear that you lost your father, man. And you know, that's why here, man, we are the father to the fatherless. We are the brothers to all of our people. You know what I mean? We're there for the widow. We're there for the children. We're there for the brothers. We're there for the sisters. We got to be here for our people, man. All the funs and games, like it's all cool. You know what I mean? We can party. I ain't saying nothing wrong with partying. Shoot, I like to party. But life ain't about partying. Life is not about good times. Life is about warfare. When you raising them kids, you are at war. You understand? When you in that relationship, you are at war. What do I mean by that? You're fighting Satan. To make sure your relationship with your spouse runs good, you're going to do the things that a good wife does. You're going to do the things that a good husband does. When you don't do the things that a good husband or a good wife does, what usually happens is your family falls apart. Child support, child custody hearings, protective custody orders put in place, fighting in front of the kids, jail time. Y'all know the story, right? When it comes down to your kids, leading by example, sitting them down and teaching them life lessons, not allowing your kids to celebrate these pagan holidays. Teach your kids, man, Christmas is bad, birthdays is bad, Easter is bad. And you teach them, yeah, you know, they say, since when do rabbit lay eggs? No, they lying to you. Don't let nobody lie to you. You know what I mean? And then eventually, when they get older, they'll realize and see why you said everything that you was telling them all their life. They'll go to college and they'll see everybody going to Houston. And you know what your kids is gonna say? No. And then niggas gonna be like, dang, bro, why you not trying to go down to Houston with us, man? It's gonna be she's gonna be down there, John, bro. Listen, that's the problem, man. It's all them hoes. I ain't about to go where all the hoes is at. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna go to the library, go get me one of these smart Jones up in here. You know what I'm saying? You can go ahead with all that. I'm good, bro. All right, man. You be tripping, dog. You the big. You be on your holiness. You be on your holiness, man. You don't be. So you telling me you don't mess with no hoes? No. Give me in the scriptures where it says, "Thou shalt not lay down with a whore," man. Give me that. You know how to find that? Thou shalt not it says, "Thou shalt not lie down with a whore." Straight up like that, man. I'm giving y'all a game. Be a brother that drinks fine liquor. When you start, I ain't saying nothing wrong with getting you a little convenient bottle. Learn how to start. When you get a nice little money, spend like $40, $50 on a nice bottle and don't overdo it. Just keep it in the crib, keep it in the cut. You drink that nice, expensive, nice little pricey bottle, I guarantee you. You know what I mean? You gonna treat that bottle with care. Like you ain't gonna just let, you know what I mean? Like you will treat that bottle with care. You know what I mean? You gonna drink that gracefully. That's how your woman gotta be. You gotta get a good woman. Like me, I don't gotta worry about what other brothers worry about. You know what I mean? Like I don't go in the house. My woman want to be going through on my phone and trying to check my drawers. You know they be doing that. Kayashwan. They check the drawers. You know what I mean? They all in your phone and trying to clock how long it took you to come home and all. I don't gotta worry about that because I got a good woman. You know what I mean? My wife. Sometimes I gotta tell her, babe, relax. Like you're doing good. She wants to be a good wife. And I took my time to get that. You know what I mean? I was on my sniper gang. I hit the joint like this. You know how they load up that rifle, chamber that joint. I waited for that, boy. Listen. I said, I need her. I already knew we was courting. I said, yeah, you're gonna be mine. You know what I mean? This courtship going. I already know where this is going. She was laughing, but she knew what it was. I knew what it was. I'm like, no, this is the one right here. Like things were solid. We got kids together. You know what I mean? We invested in each other. You know what I mean? Heavily. She got a business. I'm one of her investors. You know what I'm saying? And I don't gotta feel that feeling of she gonna do me dirty. Right. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, I'm pouring into her, but she gonna stab me in my back. But niggas in the world, y'all brothers got worried about that. You know what I'm saying? You got the scripture? Let's read it.
Deuteronomy 23:17.
That's it.
Deuteronomy chapter 23 and verse 17. There shall be no whore of daughters of Israel.
There should be no whores of the daughters of Israel. You know what I mean? Meaning what? Y'all niggas going down in Houston? If you court something down there, that's your own fault. They say a portion of a wicked man is a wicked woman. What do you say?
You ain't say John one time.
I didn't say John. I thought, yo, if I don't know. Listen, my vocabulary has gotten better. I ain't say John.
I could have sworn you said it.
I thought I said it.
I can say it.
Yeah, I don't even know. It just comes regular. I'll be in the interview like, yeah, so you know the John that's on top of the valve. Yeah, you know, yeah, I work with them Johns all the time. I'm like, damn, shit, I'm in this interview. But they understand. They're like, yeah, man, that John be. It's bad. It's a Philly thing, bro. It's a Philly thing. You be in an interview. You see corporate come down. They be like, yeah, man, I had one of them Johns at the stadium, man. It was. It's just in our vocabulary, man. But man, listen. Don't let these hoes, man. Like, don't even lay down with them. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't do that, man. You're gonna destroy your life. She gonna put you on child support. Y'all niggas be making videos. Listen, I'm about to start really commenting on these videos and clowning you, brothers, because I'm gonna tell you what. Because if I can, I'm gonna do this for you. If I can look at this woman and tell that she was a demon from the beginning, I'm going to diss you in a reaction video. And I'm going to say, how did this nigga not know that this woman was going to put him on child support? You niggas would know that she already got a man on child support. She already got him on child support. I put out this post and I said, she got a man on child support. Don't deal with her. And so many women got mad. They're like, well, what if he do this? And what if he do that? And like in my head, I'm like, sister, I'm going to protect myself at all times. Maybe you should do the same thing. I'm like, I'm not taking a chance. So I'm like, so I should take a risk. What if she put me on child support? What if I mess up? Y'all women in the world, y'all say, what if I go get another woman? You think that what if she try to put me on child support then? I only got another woman. I ain't stopped taking care of my kid. So what? I gotta take a chance? Get the hell out of here. These females want to take a chance. You women out there, y'all want to take a chance. You brothers out there, you want to take a chance? Have at it. Don't complain to the world when she got you on child support. Don't complain to the world when she making your life a living hell. You can't see your kid. You can't see your kid because you done laid down with a damn dragon. Get you a good woman, man. Get you a good brother. It's hard times. Like, don't be a person that is a shameful person. Like, just think about it. You went down there in Houston. Years later, videos, pictures, and all that out. You're out there in the internet forever. Them chicks that was sucking rod in the pool, their information is out there forever. Now imagine they meet a good man. That good man, he just happened to be on social media and see you sucking a man's rod in the pool in front of everybody, in front of hundreds, thousands of people. The sun is out. Kayashwan. The sun is out and she's sucking rod. Her and her friend. He's going to be ashamed of being with you. You're like, y'all seen this video? Yo, is this you? And you're going to have that feeling of shame. And you're going to have to make some lame ass excuse saying, I was so drunk. I didn't know what I was doing. That was back in the day. Don't judge me in my past. Please don't judge me. That a good nigga is going to say F you. I ain't dealing with you. Shalom. You get what I'm saying? I know what me and Kiyashwan going to do. You know how that dude, he fade away when he chucked the deuces? That's us. We're like, And me, I'm so petty. I'm going to leave you with some wisdom. I'm like, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you, sister. I'm disappointed. Like, I'm gonna say words that is going to mess your head up because I need you to understand that this is out of pocket. I'm gonna let her know I am disappointed because I didn't think that I didn't perceive you as a woman like that. You know what I mean? It showed me that you really don't have shame, and this is as low as you can go. How do I know that? You know, later down the line, that this is what you want to go back to because things ain't clicking, and that's right there, ladies and gentlemen, is how you got to think when you're dealing with women, when you're dealing with men. If you talking to a brother, you getting to know him, and you finding out that why he got so many baby mamas and why he got so many baby mamas. You get what I'm saying? You finding out that the nigga ain't taking care of his kids. Find out that this nigga is a chronic cheater, meaning that he can't stop having sex with whores. And that's why all the other women left him, because he was having sex with whores. And they didn't want to deal with him. You need to do your homework. I do my homework. I don't care if you from Nova Scotia. I'm going to find out about you. I'm going to figure it out. Always do. I'll always find it out. You know what I'm saying? And do your homework. You know what I mean? And make sure that your resume is good. Like, people change. I ain't gonna say that people don't change, because we encourage people to change here. But the thing is, what you do now matters later. You get what I'm saying? And how our people is moving in Houston is a reflection of us not seeing the reality of the world. Us not realizing that the world is not the place of our rest. We think that this is a place of our rest where we can go and go have sex with random individuals and catch STDs and herpes and AIDS and HIV. We think that we can go ahead and go do that. That we don't gotta have class about ourselves. No, have some class, have some dignity. You get what I'm saying? Don't be a whore. Don't be a whoremonger. Don't be a homosexual. So many brothers out there is homosexuals. Don't be a homosexual. Don't go have sex with another man's wife. Don't do that. Because if you do that, you're showing that you're weak. You're showing that you're worthless. And you sisters out there, make sure you have some shame, like be shame-faced, meaning that you embarrassed. Be a sister that's embarrassed if she don't wear enough clothing outside. Be a sister that don't want a man that gets offended at a man that is hypersexual towards her. You get what I'm saying? Like, be offended if a man is trying to get in your drawers ASAP. Like, men in I.S.U.P.K, we so one West with this that we're not even worrying about the sex. We not worrying about it. Like, yeah, she look good, but we're not leading with that. Like, yeah, she looks so good. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna drink her bath water. We ain't doing that. We're gonna get to know you to see if it's even worth talking to you. And half of the time, when we start talking to bros by the first conversation, we know, yeah, this ain't gonna happen no more. You know what I mean? Like, as many times I was on the phone with a bro and I was like, I'm all right. Like, we ain't connected. Yeah, I mean, I see it a mile away. And you know, that's pretty much it, y'all. I thank y'all for tuning in. Read verse 6. I want to read verse 6. Read verse 6. Yeah.
Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 6. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
this nation is a wise and understanding people. Meaning, being a wise and understanding people, nigga, I'm not going to Houston, Texas to go, you know, chase after some hoes. I am going to be at Houston, Texas, the start of the first all the way to the fourth. I will be down there. Let's get out of here for the Passover. You know what I mean? And guess what? We ain't down there to go chase hoes. We ain't down there to do all types of lasciviousness, nor to embarrass ourselves. You know what I mean? We down there to celebrate the Lord's annual Passover, and we've been celebrating for centuries. And we're going down there to be with our brothers and our sisters. And when you hear about the I.S.U.P.K being in town, guess what you're not going to hear? You're not going to hear about the I.S.U.P.K shaking ass all around, I.S.U.P.K sisters shaking ass all around the city. You ain't going to hear about I.S.U.P.K men having sex with all the women in the town and throwing them away. You understand? Well, you ain't going to hear that from us. Our report going to be good. One of the reasons why I want to go down to Texas is because I need that brother, Mr. Tendenism, the old head, Mr. Walter. I need some of his food. I'm going to spend money. I hope his shop is open. You know what I mean? When we get down there. But listen, we're going to be in Texas, and we're going to represent. You know what I mean? Like, that's what the Most High want us to do. Like, he want us to lead by example. Lead by example. Be popular. Excuse me. Like, be a power. Be a light unto the world. You get what I mean? Like, listen, I defend Black, Hispanic, Native Americans against all these other nations of people. I don't give a damn what you say. White person talk about Black people. You know what I tell them? Well, goddamn, you okay, cool. We definitely effed up right now. But y'all for sure got a centuries load of molesting children and raping women and raping men and mass unaliving generations of people. You have right now your elites are under investigation. Well, they not even under investigation because the DOJ is not even a justifiable department. Supposed to be the Department of Justice. It's the Department of Child Pedophile Protectors. They redacted so many damn files. They redacted something today where it talks about Donald Trump actually not kicking out Jeffrey Epstein, and his attorney confirmed it in the email. In the email. It's in the email. They say you want to hide something from a nigga, make him read something. We read in here, and I see the files, I see the lies, I see the foolery. You know what I mean? And listen, at the end of the day, we gotta stand on 10 toes. You know what I mean? When it comes down to this truth. Don't let nobody ever tell you that you ain't chosen, man. Don't let nobody ever tell you that we ain't God's chosen people. You stand on this truth. Stand on it. But if you don't stand on this, you'll fall for anything. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, we're gonna end the class there. Again, make sure you bring your ass down to the Passover, man. Salagia for my leg. Make sure you come down. Make sure you come down to the 57th annual Passover, man. Down in Houston, Texas. It's going to be a good time. Listen, it's going to be all types of activities each and every day. Lamb slaughter, the all-black party, Jenna Hyman's class, the Passover, the Feast of Unleavened Bread. I'm shooting guns down there somewhere. I'm bringing my guns. You going to let me buy that Taurus off of you? Let me buy that gun. Listen, we're going to be shooting guns. We're going to be riding horses. We doing all types of stuff down there, man. Like, we going to be living it up. I'm going to find Mr. Tendenism. I might vlog it where I'm like vlogging my way to go meet Mr. Tendenism. You know what I mean? Give him a handshake and get some good food. Like, at the end of the day, we doing this for the Lord, man. The Lord, thousands of years ago, you know, brought us out of slavery under Egypt, brought us out of that slavery, brought us out of that bondage, so that we can be a people that can serve him. You know what I mean? Gave us a chance to have our own land over there in Israel. You understand? And gave us something, man, that was perfect, man. And you know what we got to do is fight for our land back. And with that being said, I thank y'all for tuning in. With that being said, shalom. You can go ahead and end it.
Shalom, Israel. It's that time again. The I.S.U.P.K. under Commanding General YAHANNA presents the Lord's 57th Annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 57th Annual Passover, April 4th, 2026 in Houston, Texas. All Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans are commanded to observe the Lord's Passover. This will be the biggest Passover to date. You do not want to miss this. Fresh lamb, fresh wine, and bitter herbs as commanded by the Most High. Only $200 per person, ages 17 and up. The biggest event of the year. There is only one Passover, and it's under Commanding General YAHANNA. See you there, Israel. Shalom.
Nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war.